2%. After we asked for the 2%, we added another 100 for dredging, and we've added money for this and that. So, do we want to say 2.5% and then expect to come down to that amount, or how do we want to proceed with this? Well, to me, we can turn this back. Staff can come back with a future report. Let's say where we want to be. Councillor Underwood.
I'm okay with the 2.5% based on, what was that? Before the drainage stuff was put in there. Because we're at 3 point whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back, So if we can go back to 2.5%, I think that's reasonable because they've done everything we wanted them to. And we have put in some things we have to do. We've moved the goalposts a bit here.
And I'm just going to use our library for example. I mean, Brent was able to, with looking at his average over the past number of years, take it down. And I mean, looking at the storm sewer systems, it's the same thing. I don't want him to cut it down so that next year we come back and go, oh my God, we cut it, and we didn't do that. However, this looks the same sort of situation. So, I mean, I'm not saying you can cut that $4,000, but you might be able to cut it one. Like if because I'm seeing dollars that are less. Now, if I go down to the second line, contracted services for more.
Let's jump.
Right? But like budgeted more. But I'm just saying that if there's that sort of stuff that he can go and cut, then I'm game for him to do it. But otherwise, I have no problems going through it either.
Can we ask staff to come in at 2.5, similar to where we were? We have added a bunch of stuff to this. Instead of us going through this is, Councillor Cook?
I guess I would agree with that. I think it's easier for staff, like managers, to make recommendations on what staff would be required. If it's admin allocation, or whether it's staff, time, hours of program, I would rather have them bring it back with a recommendation than the council saying, we're going to cut this. They're more efficient on what they can operate with and what they can do. Or there's less having to say what we don't want to say.
The stuff that they can bring back, they'll know the implications of it on both sides, and they're far better than we do sitting here. The reports that we've sent for operating, we've gotten all of those that was referred here and asked for, so that's all been addressed by council at this meeting. So if we could have a motion to move on with the 2.5, and Councillor Underwood?
I make that motion for 2.5%, send it back to staff, and see what we can do.
On the expenses, just to clarify.
Yeah.
Well, wherever you can, but like where we're in the operational right
No,
now.
that's the expense dollars, the dollars of that.
And it was mentioned too that the allocations go here and here and here. Now we're playing with numbers, so perhaps just have a look and retuning
We'll like the library.
the library,
We'll let staff deal with that.
Yeah,
I think that's the best way.
that's fine.
Do your best.
Seconder to that, Councillor McGuire. Question to Deputy Mayor Day.
Through you to Janet. Janet, do you have any idea what that would bring the taxation levy to ultimately?
Like closing down 0.5% to 3.5%.
I mean, if they can get back down to 2%, that's great, but if
Yeah.
Deputy Mayor Day.
Yeah, I really would really love to see it at 2%. I mean, that's really positive news. That's good news. I know that there have been some things added. I understand that, but still, just searching for those things. If you can find more, if you
go back and play with the numbers, Jan.
It's very difficult to
very happy.
sit around the table here and say we want this down, and then when a project comes along and it's well, now let's put $40,000 to that. You can't have it both ways. So we put some things in. I think they're all things that we need to work on. So we got a motion.
Come back and get you 50% on my options.
There you go.
You never know what I can do. You have no idea. You're going to have to hold on. Here.
Oh, there's a budget item that was
I saved you
one of those clips.
27 cents.
Any questions to that? Give that a shot.
We're already working.
We're already working.
That's good.
All in favor of that? That's carried. Okay. So, any other questions that anybody else had in that section before we, I guess we moved on with that, but if there was any items that people had, as they read through this, all the different sections.
I have a statement I'm going to make. When I read through this, and I wasn't at the first budget meeting, I was very impressed with the easiness of being able to read it and then to look at the figures. So I found that really, I mean, we've had a little bit more experience with working with this particular budget too, but I found that the logic and the stuff that was in there was well written. So thank you.
This is the same format we've had for the last few years.
No, I realize that, but it just, it makes more sense to do.
You could, yeah,
I see.
a better understanding.
Well, I've always been able to do budgets because I worked on budgets, but I appreciate the work they did.
Did I hit that, Carrie?
Yes, that was very.
All in favor? Everybody, they did, okay.
I did have a question, you didn't carry that answer.
You have another question?
I do, yes, another question. Just curious about even the council, for us, I mean, looking at how much our budget is, the budget for last year is 172, we only paid 146. This is under tab 5. And it's budgeted for 176 next year, but I mean, our salaries and benefits and everything are staying static, so I'm just not sure why that's increasing.
We increased it by the 2% as the other expenses were waiting for council direction to confirm.
Because we don't,
If you
I
want to
don't.
leave it at the level that it's currently at, we can do that.
If you leave it at the level it's currently at, we could adjust our,
Almost $4,000.
where did we end up, I guess, with the convention expenses? I know some people didn't go, some people did.
And that's one other thing that we had discussed at last year's council was the travel and mileage. Council was supposed to track what,
Yep.
do their own comparison on what that 1/3 expense was that from their wages and if that was covering any of their expenses and if they wanted any more increased on the travel expense side.
There is room in there
To
unless.
accommodate other expenses.
Right,
Mhm.
okay. We'll let staff look at that.
You'd like us to
They can-
submit information to me? Mhm.
If they're so inclined and they're looking for the $90,000, they can take it out of that council. And
Well,
then
it
Money
might,
Mayor Steve's
you know,
gonna donate
Then we'll
$10,000.
see
we're
how
not
we go.
spending it.
Okay. No other emergent issue? Nothing else? Opportunity for public to seek clarification. Items on the agenda, clarification, not for making statements. Mr. Ivan.
Mr. Mayor, the harbor budgets and the dredging, that includes the entrance only, I'm assuming the contracts with Miller, correct? There's no money for inside the harbor for dredging, is that correct?
Not in Grand Bend, we've not typically.
No, but even in Port French, for example.
Well, Port Franks, there's money included in the dredging portion to do spot dredging from the municipal marina out to the limit of Charlie's contract.
In the bend, the contract from the, in essence, from the launch ramp to the pier is municipal, and it has significant dredging issues or depth issues. How do you intend, will that come back as an addendum to the budget? Because if you don't dredge, you're not gonna get anybody going upriver.
At this point in time, if I'm permitted, we don't know what we need to know to do because we haven't done soundings. So the plan is to do soundings when it's safe to get on the water and make a determination of whether or not work needs to be done.
But how does it get done and how does it get paid for?
In the budget, we would have to try and, well, first and foremost, we try and manage what's there already. If we find that we have some savings in Port Franks, we'd come back to council and ask for a reallocation of some of the Port Franks money into Grand Bend. If there's not, then we'll have to discuss a funding strategy with the treasurer.
Perhaps we should go to,
If I may,
please.
I hear you, and if you're patient, there'll probably be a report coming to council in a month or two.
Okay.
It's all I want to
Okay.
We'll
Well,
get,
you got it.
okay. Anyone else? Mr. Sheriff?
Mr. Mayor, members of council, Deputy Mayor